So today is December 4th, which means we are actually in the last week of the semester. So it isn't quite finals week yet. However, it is the last week of class. So lots of reflections on that particular idea because the semester has sort of dwindled so quickly that it's hard to believe that it's the end. So as of today is actually Tuesday. So yesterday we had our last normal class. So Wednesday and Friday, the students are actually doing their presentations. So it'll be sort of like a culmination of everything that they've worked on this semester, a culmination of talking about the literature that they've read this semester. So pretty much, Marianne and I, the professor and record, and I just have to sit back and listen to the presentations and see what they think they've learned this semester. So I'm pretty excited about that. This week, Monday, I actually had them complete the assessment forms for me. So that was actually an experience in and of itself. Because what I did, I believe in working smarter, not harder. So Canvas actually generates a professor evaluation, a professor and a course evaluation. So I decided to go ahead and copy most of the questions that they asked students for the head professor. So when I copied them, Marianne really wanted to challenge me in the wording. So she didn't like the wording that Canvas or whoever created the professor and course evaluations uses. And one of the ones that stuck out to me, and this is direct wording from the Canvas assessment, is what do you like about the professor? So of course, when I did my version, I changed it to what did you like about the TA? So immediately, Marianne is like, like I can like a lot of things about the professor. I can like a lot of things about the TA. But Destiny, let's get you the feedback that you can use best. So making sure that I was using words that one wouldn't confuse the students as they completed the survey, but also using wording that got straight to the point and could provide me with clear, concise feedback because that's important to me. I anticipate teaching more classes in the future. I actually enjoyed teaching this semester. So to see what they think of me, not only as their TA, but how do you perceive the way I show respect for them as students and different things like that? I would love to hear it. So super excited about that. She's gonna compile it. I stepped out of the room when they did the assessment. She'll compile it, and then next week during our one-on-one, we'll talk about it, and that'll be our final time together, which is actually pretty sad as well. Other than that, positive sandwiches. So positive would be that this week the students, they came ready to finish the semester out. They were in good spirits. A lot of them don't look too bogged down at all, just ready to enjoy winter break and whatever that means for them. A not so positive is that we learned now we could sort of figure it out as time went on, but I remember telling you through video that the students were having a hard time with feedback. So we learned that a lot of them just aren't comfortable with it. Marianne actually held a feedback role play, and she randomly picked students. So there's three or four different groups, and she asked each group, without telling them too much about what the activity was, to come up and pick a card. And little did they know that that person who was picking the card was actually going to have to role play giving feedback. But not just giving feedback, but the first time it would be having someone ask you for an extension, right? So maybe you have a project and you need an extension, and you have to give this person feedback on whether that extension is allowed, why or why not. And then the second time, so the first time would be like yes, saying yes to the extension. The second time would be like saying no. And you could physically see on the faces of the students, even though this was an improv. So even though this was a made-up activity, they were still sort of nervous and uncomfortable with giving that feedback or even saying no. No, you cannot have this extension. So very interesting to see them struggle with that. And I hope that I'm sure with time they'll learn how to be more comfortable saying no and giving feedback as to why no has to be the answer, or even feedback on someone's overall performance. Another positive would be, as I mentioned earlier, I'm excited to see their presentations. I'm excited to say, to hear all the good things that they have going on. Some of them have accepted roles as SLS coordinators, so that's through the center where my GA ship is, so I'll be seeing them a little bit more. Some of them have jobs, some of them have, are starting internship plans and discussions, so I'm super excited to hear, to say goodbye. I know that sounds weird, but to also hear all the great things that they're doing within the next semester and then subsequently the summer. So once again, today is Tuesday, December 4th, the last week of my TA experience. And overall, it's been great. And I look forward to talking to you more about it soon. Bye.